Welcome to Jurassic Park. Oh, I mean Birdland.
Hello? Hello?
The parrot was outside it.
Ah, the penguins.
Look at them penguins.
Weekly feeding time. Got an hour. We're still here, we come back in it.
Yeah, man. They're big. Wow.
The little ones at the back there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little one there. Yeah, they are. These ones are the king penguins or something, aren't they? That was asleep.
Sleeping it.
Yeah.
The other one's asleep. Why is their neck all the way back?
I think we got food.
What's happening? You guys gonna swim a couple laps? Huh? Go on then. Swim a couple laps. Looking at me like, what's he on about? Oh mate, what are you on about, geezer? Give us the fish. You don't give us the fish. We don't swim. I ain't got no fish, mate.
Hide avocate.
Ooh, he's got a big bill. Is he a woodpecker? With a bill like that? Where's his little tag? Oh, there's two of them. Another one. Longer tail, quite fluffy that one. Bamboo. Laughing kookaburra. Oh, kookaburra.
Kookaburra sits in the open tree.
Eating my snakes, insects, small reptiles, and young of other birds.
No.
Is that headroot?
Oh, this is a big one.
Northern helmeted curassow. Oh, it's like the first bird. Oh, he's on the run. What is one in that? Is one roasted? Is it?
Yeah.
Nice, a brown one, isn't it?
You can do that.
Ooh.
I don't know if the zoo is small.
Please turn me till the message plays.
I don't think it's working. Imagine having that as a house.
That'd be lovely. Green. He's actually green.
Hello, mate. Not feeling shy anymore?
Yes.
Hello.
Now, say, we'll see how we get on, and say they're not eating a vast amount. Talking down there, say, hasn't been very well for a little while. Lots of problems, their biggest problem in the wild and in the new world, and he's got some lovely people around. He had medicine this morning, he's looking at his whole stat better than he did last week. He's eaten more today than he did all for 3 days combined. And he'll come over to me when he's hungry, and he doesn't feed nicely. He had 3 treats today, so I'm not too concerned. And so we'll see how we get on this afternoon. But while Steve's feeding the penguins for me then, I'm just going to chat to you all a little bit about penguins in general. And the first thing to tell you all about them is that there are currently 18 different types of penguins. All 18 species live in the southern hemisphere, so that means you get penguins from the equator down to the Antarctic. And the popular view is that penguins want to live where it's cold. And that is true of several types. You find many penguins around Antarctica, the Falklands, South Georgia, all very, very cold parts of the world. But you will find penguins in the wild as well in much, much warmer climates. So South America has multiple species on its coastline throughout the year. There's now 6 types of penguins regularly breeding around Australia and New Zealand. The African penguin has got a major clue today where they live. And they are the only penguins breeding in Africa. And the most northerly penguin today is the Galapagos penguin, who lives right up on the equator. And although it's really, really hot up there, the water temperature is very, very cold. So they can cope really well in that heat. And in terms of their size, most penguins today are the size of our Humboldt penguins at the front there. So around about 1.5 foot tall, 4 to 5 kilo in weight. And that is your typical penguin size. But because we've got a bigger penguin here, I've heard people already again today say, look at the baby penguin. That's not the case. One of these little ones is now 12 years of age, whereas our youngest king penguin at the back here, she's only 9 years old. So size doesn't tell you the age of the penguin. It's just that most are short and stocky, and there's only 2 species that get any bigger. And of those 2 largest species, we have the king penguin here, who is the world's 2nd biggest penguin. They stand at about 2.5 feet tall and weigh about 12 kilos. The largest penguin around right now is their very close cousin, and that's the emperor penguin. And it's the emperor that you'll all know thanks to Happy Feet, March of the Penguins, and any programme with David Attenborough featuring penguins in the last 50 years as well. So you'll all know what an emperor looks like. What you might not realise from watching them on TV is that a big male emperor penguin can get to about 1.3 metres tall. They can weigh as much as 50 kilos, so they are one of the biggest birds alive today. And the reason why emperor penguins get so big is because they're the only bird alive today who will tolerate the Antarctic winter during their breeding season. They lay and incubate their eggs in the coldest place on Earth at the coldest time of year. So if you're not a really big bulky penguin, you're not surviving that extreme cold. If you're not a big bulky penguin, you're not surviving that cold weather. So that's why why emperors get so big, and that's also why emperors aren't kept in any zoo in Europe. Our climate across the continent is too hot. If we have them in the summer, they'd be keeling over dead with heat stroke, whereas the kings are slightly smaller, they live slightly further north in a warmer climate in the wild. So on a hot summer's day for these guys, we put the sprinkler on, we give them ice to sit on, and that keeps them nice and cool. We say no one has ever kept an emperor successfully in Germany. He's actually never around the door today. But what we have got here this afternoon then is 2 species of penguin, and so our smaller ones are humpback penguins, and they're native to the coastlines of West and South America. So it's mainly Chile and Peru for them in the wild. They are the most common penguin in the European zoo world. You'll see over 18,000 friends on Facebook right now as well. You know your penguins are really, really popular. So we want to breed those species, and we have bred both kinds regularly in the past, but they breed in completely different ways. Sorry, he's got that stuff on his beak, he'll throw it at you in a minute, folks, so you can catch it first. So he'll get that up, just be ready. So we have bred both species in the past. They breed differently though, so for our humpback penguins, they're just starting to show signs of pairing up now. So we've got 4 boys, 4 girls. So we've got certainly one pair, Stokes and Sunny, who's breeding each other for the last few days. They're getting a lot of noise in the beak, so that's the best way to describe them. Wrinkly bellies, long neck, big eyes, and they grow really, really quickly. Some of that research taking food every few hours. And in about 6 months of age, the chicks will be the same height as mum and dad. It'll be about 20% heavier than mum and dad, but it still won't be waterproof. But they have to bulk up early on, because when the extreme Antarctic winter kicks in, mum and dad go on strike, and they might only feed the chicks once a month over that winter period. So the young penguin is we need to recognise them for breeding. If anybody's poorly, just want to make sure he's treating the right penguin. So Stalky, the humpback, they haven't been very well recently, so he's on antibiotics, on antifungal treatment, which we hide in the fish. I don't want to give that medicine to the wrong penguin. Someone who's pretty well is medicated and he's not. And all 13 of the birds now have got names. They're all adopted. People like to know who they are. And you can recognise them all individually, but when you do this every day for a long time, you can recognise them pretty quickly. What we're trying to do to make them even easier to recognise is we're re-tagging the penguins slowly but surely, and long term, no 2 penguins at the same time will have the same colour tag on the same wing. You'll see all 5 of the kings wearing different colours straight away. We're now trying to tag the males on the left wing and the females on the right wing, and we've spent a few more pennies this year and put the names on the tags as well, so we don't have to keep going out to point penguins out to the public all day, every day.